had received a very, very special and deep transmission in my transcendental meditation in the last 3 days. Some of you know, because we exchanged in private, that I was a bit tormented. I've got some kind of homesickness. There's a park not far from the condo I am in the Cancun Centro, where there's a nice mural like this, and this is who I call my Galactic Chihuahua, because I don't know if you could see, there's a galaxy, stars and suns inside a beautiful, well done Chihuahua in blue. And funny enough, one of my uncle, first name, it's Mark and a heart, just next to this beautiful Chihuahua. I was supposed to be at one of my favorite places in Cancun, called Punta Nizuc Playa, with the rock, and I wanted to actually share this transmission that I receive. Is it a transmission only for me? Is it for a couple of us? Are you feeling it? It's the type of question that I'd like to ask you. Are you feeling it? That's funny because yes, I was tormented. Yes, I got this homesickness. But in the meantime, I don't want to be in Montreal or in Quebec or in Canada the way you are vibrating right now. Every time I speak with some of you, even those who I love, I don't feel a good vibration. Here, there's struggle also. I think, anyways, I speak with everybody all around the world, and everybody seems to struggle right now. And I came to realize by reading an excellent book that I'm reading right now. It's called Herencia. Herencia is the name of our planet Earth by some kind of psychic energy, so they call ourselves Herencia. And I stumbled upon, I'm subscribed to Ralph Smart. I don't agree with everything he's sharing or mentioning, but most of the time I like the vibration beside his marketing buff that he's doing. And I realized that, basically, this guy has received a transmission too. And for some of you, it's a video that I shared yesterday about, are you getting ready to receive light? And when I see this Chihuahua, this Galactic Chihuahua, it reminds me of who I am and where I'm from. And it's just funny that my uncle, who passed away 10 years ago, my mom is not even 2 years ago, my other uncle, Danny, that I love so much, and the tormenta that I had in my heart and soul lately was on possibilities. Yes, I insist with plural, on possibilities that I might want to get this calling, because it seems to have a calling, and my mom is calling me to be patient and just go through the experience. But asking for help, it's more difficult than you could think when you are an empath and when you live into this kind of nuance, this kind of hypersensitivity. And when I said that, I'm not talking about like sensitivity like little faggot or whatever. No, it's just like all my 5 senses, everything I do, it's always hyper. I'm always in the hyper. I've been diagnosed in 2000 of hyperthymia, and that goes with nuance and everything. So my normal me, my natural level is hyper. So when I get to normal, I'm depressed. When I get subnormal, well, so that's funny enough, because one of my friend associate that I work with received message from 2 of my friends, and you received this video if you dare watching it. I don't know, 4:33. Okay, we'll see. It's 4:33, and one of them that I praise and love so much, even from distance, asked him about my mental illness and all she knows about my mental illness. I'm the first one open enough to accept if I've got something. And really I was disappointed to know and to read this, because it gave me some print screen about people who think I have a mental illness. I'm not saying it's bad or good to have a mental illness. I now went through that, and I am in therapy right now anyway for my grief and some other things. So I think I know how to take care of me. I know how to reach out the sun. I know how to also call out the law of attraction, call it whatever you want. I'm already more advanced than the average. I'm not the average. I'm above and beyond average. So when people judge me like this, and especially from earth-filled people, instead of seeing that I have a condition and I see through and beyond the veil, and right now they jump into the materialistic point of view and aspect of, it's mental illness, you should get help. And I realized one thing for the other friends, that of course, how could she help me, as she is in the same condition as me, but her ways, because we are all unique human beings. We are soul incorporated in these bodies, experiencing life and this beautiful nature, baby. Yes, I'm a part of a downtown Cancun, but do you know that 35 years ago this was fully jungle? This town is an artificial town of 50 years old, built in 1970, and tourists opened on the zona in 1973-74, the year I was born. So 46 turn of the sun later, we are just here to experience itself, himself, herself, thyself. Do you know thyself? Then you're gonna know the universe, because we are the universe. We are a reflection of where we're from. This galactic Chihuahua. So, you know, guys, I came to a point of realization. I let it go. I tried to call for higher spiritual and consciousness love and help, and nobody could provide. So that means that I will have to find some partner, some soul partner. Not talking about soulmate or twin flame, no. But soul partner that are right now ready to accept the light and to accept the love, the only love, hyper consciousness. I read things on my messages like, me, I want real conversation. I want face-to-face or on a video, doesn't matter. But I still don't understand for so people who say they know me, who say they care about me, I have to create a state of emergency, and even then, it will have to be at their condition. They will always have condition for a phone call or for whatever. As my mother and myself, we could leave everything we were doing to be at the availability of the person in need, because we express by action that we really care. It's not like it will happen to me every fucking week, every fucking month, every fucking years. Of course, for those who know me for about 1 or 2 decades, they could say that I've got this kind of mood in a cycle of 5 to 10 years. And I'm intense, and I'm 2. And I realized one thing, motherfucker, that's the thing. I just need more courage, more determination to let you go. Because when you write me, you should let go of this, and when you write me, I should read it, or I should use that app, so I should... What the fuck are you talking about? I didn't ask you a specific thing. I'm just asking you to show me you there. You are part of this cosmos. You are part of nature, baby. You are part of an interaction we could have. But no. You are not there. And then you say, that you are too demanding, so you are disappointed. Well, that was my story 30 years ago, but right now, it's not the case. I fucking don't care. But I try, I keep trying. I keep trying because I care and I do action. I'm not just talking shit myself. I walk the fucking way. Huh? I walk this road till the end, with or without you. And right now, it's becoming without you. And right now, the transmission that I receive in my transcendental meditation, beside the loving and tenderness, communication from my mom about patience and contemplation, I also receive something more like collectively. That there's a kind of, don't know how to call it, it's art, don't want to use the word reset because it will be attached to this economic reset, but again, maybe they talked about economic reset because the feeling I have right now is just like there's so much symbology and what they ask us to do to change our behavior. Like Ralph was saying, he was walking in a park, someone calling out, "Hey Ralph, how are you?" And because he has a mask, he didn't recognize them. And so there's more and more people like this. Our identity is being stolen. It's a kind of a reset. And right now, I think people will have a lot of choice to make, but they don't have the proper information or the proper perspective to make that choice, because we take them far away from the free will. This is our birthright. When we come experiencing here on earth the physical world, the materialistic world, from our spiritual loving light world, we accept it, our soul accepts it, because we have free will. And right now the game is rigged more and more and more. Every time you see government, authority, companies, corporation making more rules, to put you in a framework, it's amazing. All of this is made to put you away from your true self and for applying your free will. Because without free will, you would have said like, fuck it. Even if Earth is beautiful, with nature, with animals, with diversity and everything. Nah. I prefer to stay in my cosmic gate, my cosmic space. This Chihuahua here is very powerful. The first time I saw it 2 months ago, I said, "Man, I love you." And it's unfortunate there's no signature, because I will have reached out to the artist. And the Vienna came later, actually a month ago. But truly, I love that piece. I will bring it back with me wherever I'm going. And right now, starting this moment, I don't have a home on this planet anymore. 1313, baby. Breathe in the gold old prana. Me, I say it like this because I think Ralph is a bit disrespectful of the prana, this pure energy. So you see, beside the birds and nature, now we're gonna hear something very funny. Those people who sell candies and stuff. Let's have a moment to enjoy this urban Cancun thing. For some of us that are listening to us, that grew up in Hochelaga Maisonneuve in the east end of Montreal, you probably remember that in the streets there were like vendors like this. So yes, it's a blast of the past to be in Cancun sometimes, because they're having old Volkswagen Beetle, they're having old Maverick Ford. It's amazing, and it's well maintained. They really well maintain those cars. And you have those vendors, you have the guys who take care of the scissor and everything. So you have milk, honey, lemon selling in the streets here. They pass in the street with this, they make a lot of noise, and then you hail them and you go, and it's really cheap, it's really nice. And yeah, people making a living of it. This is an experience. This is an experience. And it makes me happy. It makes me happy to see how alive we are here in the Quintana Roo Estado de Mexico. Even if a lot of people are struggling, they still make Sunday a fun day. Just at my condo complex right now, there's people around the pool doing barbecue, sharing stuff and everything. sharing food, sharing stories. So right now, there is something happening throughout the galaxy, throughout the cosmos, throughout the solar system, throughout our bodies, throughout everything. I don't know and I don't want to believe, but what I feel and when I receive this transmission, and I would like to share you all my thoughts, my homesickness, that my tormenta, that I didn't really need help. I might need some practical help in the game that we play, and I hope you're gonna answer my call, because this time I won't have any patience or any kind of redemption of continue our relationship or interaction after that. If you are not showing up for some basic materialistic stupid thing, of course I cannot expect you to show up for the greater thing that is happening right now and the light and love and consciousness level. And I really need, I would love, I'm calling out the universe, I would love to meet people, to meet with people that I could talk about everything, share about everything, and be ready with them to receive the lights that's coming, the love that's coming. Are you ready for love as I am ready for love and light? Hein? Je suis juste un gars. L'amour et la lumière s'achèvent, épisodes 12 et 13. Je ne sais pas quand ça va finir, comme je ne sais pas quand va finir ma vie. But let me tell you one thing. I'm at a tipping point that I know thyself, I know the universe, and I know that I would love to do something else in the program. I would like to welcome and be welcomed by others who want to create those community of living in togetherness with the respect of our free will and aloneness. This is my wish for the years of transformation and transformation to come. As well as in my professional life, I choose more and more my client, and I fire client, and I don't. It will be the same now. There's time doesn't exist anymore, and the movement in space is kind of wacko. It's kind of bizarre. So people who are still able to make the choice and use their free will, please come forward, show up into the world, give me a shout out. Let's connect. Let's do something. But the others who would like to, with the mask, to erase themselves, to become a clone, an obedient clone, to work in the plantation of this new world, of this grace, of this new dark age, please do not show up in my life, and please leave me alone. Go away. I don't need you. And it's too late now to try to help you, not to save you. And this is the thing, when I'm calling out for help, when I'm just expressing myself as a burst in the universe, as this Chihuahua shining his light, will you stop judging me? Will you stop thinking of, could you just be there, shut the fuck off and listen? Could you? Could you accept at some point, like, all your prejudgment about me, that I'm strong, I'm this and that, like, maybe, but could you let me be? I don't need to be saved. I'm already saved. I'm part of the chosen one and this new world that's coming. Okay? So you do a projection on myself. You guys are in the deep shit. Because if you think I need to be saved, look at you. Look in the mirror. Take a great look in your eyes and be wise. Because it's been years and years and years then I am sharing with you a lot of thoughts, a lot of my memories from the future or from my other world. And you just laugh at me, or you just think I'm artistic, and you just think I'm free, and you just think I'm strange. Yeah, well, you didn't pay attention, huh? You're gonna fucking pay the price for it. Because in my heart and in my soul, I'm more and more at ease. And it's just a blessing that some of you are just, get the fuck out of my life. Get the fuck out of my life. I am calling. I would love to surrender myself by true people who know thyself, who know the universe, and they have something to share in the cosmos. They have something to share about. As we all know the rules of the cosmos, killing itself, it's not a good idea. We could accept that we made a deal to come here, okay. So I'm enjoying myself here, okay. When I'm not enjoying myself because people try to remove my free will, you cannot consent, you could refuse, you could say no. And you could put your boundaries, and you could choose who is surrendering you. So maybe you'll think it's not clear what I'm saying. If you think that, if you feel that, if you don't even feel it it's because you are a fucking clone. You are a pod. I'm sorry. If you didn't reach to the 21 minutes of this video, and if you don't even take time to reply to me with anything, don't even dare to call me again. Don't even dare to interact with me again in this world, because you're not worth it of what I would love to have in my life. I hope I make myself clear on that, to the new ways, to the new world, and to our success, and to the best for you. Cheers.